Hello everyone, welcome back with JP Letnick. We're going to talk about customizing your YouTube account so that it looks professional and pretty. So first thing you want to do when you get to youtube.com is go ahead and click the sign in button at the top right hand side. So you're going to put in your username, and then your password. And I typically put stay signed in and then click sign in. So now we're signed in, as you can see here. And the first thing we're going to do is click on the username here, the down button. Go to account. So here we are in the account overview, and as you can see, there's no profile picture yet, so we're going to click the change button underneath there, and then change picture and profile setup. If you have uploaded any videos, you can choose a still picture from one of the videos. You can use the default image, or you can upload an image, and we're going to go ahead and click browse to upload an image from the computer. So here's an image that we've taken earlier. It's going to be the same image that we typically use on our profiles on Facebook and Twitter. That way everyone can see it, knows who we are, and it's consistent. And then we're going to go ahead and click Save Changes. The picture is saved, and that is our profile picture. So here below the profile picture is a little section to describe yourself. You can put in a little blurb, something about you, whether you're professional, what you do, what your services are. So an example is a young, success-driven couple looking to help others with everything from blog development to video, articles, social marketing, and mindset. And there's a little bit more underneath, but you get the picture. Something like that would work perfectly. Underneath the describe yourself is the website URL, so you can go ahead and put your website URL inside this box. That way people can see what your blog site is or your website is, and they can go and take a look at that from YouTube. Next, you'll have your personal details, your first name and last name, your gender, and your relationship status. You can put this if you like. I leave it blank. No one really needs to know that. Age, you can display it or not display, depending on if you're younger or not, or you really don't want anybody to know your age. You can put that on or off. I leave it on. Hometown and current city. You can definitely put your hometown in. I like to do so. I like to put my hometown and my current city in so that people who are from those areas can definitely relate to you. Your current postal code is already put in there from original sign up, same as the country. Now, jobs and career occupations. I would typically put something like entrepreneur or business owner or self-employed. Companies, I typically just leave blank. Education, put in university or college or school. This allows people, again, to connect with you. And then if you have any interest, favorite films, favorite music, or favorite books, you can go ahead and put some in there. And click Save Changes when you're complete. If you do not see your changes were saved at the top, you'll have to go back and fill out the information and click Save again. Once you're done with your profile setup, we're going to go ahead and click on Email Options. We're skipping Playback Setup specifically because it already is at a default, which we're not going to change any settings on. Email Options. You can verify that your email is correct, your language preferences is the one that you'd like it in, and how often YouTube can email me. You can edit this however you like. I prefer to keep everything checked off, and then I also prefer to keep subscription to YouTube updates sent to me once a week. This will allow me, if there's anything new with YouTube that is newsworthy, I can actually write content on it and then post it. So this is something that I would definitely keep because YouTube does change things around a lot. Once you've completed this, click Save Changes. And again, your changes were saved, and if you don't see that, redo it again and press Save Changes. Next is activity sharing. Here on activity sharing, you can actually connect your social media accounts such as Facebook, Twitter, Reader, Orc, and MySpace. Every time that you do any of one of these that are selected and you have a social media platform that's connected, the platform will be posting notifications about what actions you're doing on YouTube. I personally will not be filling out any of these because not everyone needs to know what I'm doing constantly on YouTube. Quite often that can get annoying and you'll lose people following you on any of the other social medias. Next is privacy. You can choose whichever one you like. However, we want to get most exposure and contact with other people. We're networkers. So let others find my channel on YouTube if they have my email address. Definitely one you want to check off. And allow only friends to send messages or share videos. I would leave that unchecked because you want everyone else to be able to see your content and send you messages and share videos. Next is the advertising settings. So the checkbox is already checked, but it says please use my account information to provide me with relevant advertising. So what this does is it actually uses ads based on your search terms and topics of videos you're watching to promote ads to you, since they're already going to be ads, but ones that are relevant to you. I typically just keep this checked off because whether or not I check it on or off, there will always be ads. It just makes them more relevant to me, and that's totally fine. In the statistics and data section, this will allow the YouTube viewers who are watching your video to see interesting statistics about each of your videos, such as views or likes, things like that. So I typically like to keep this checked off because it's more of a conversation piece for a lot of people, and it allows people to see the information on your video, and it is of interest to a lot of people. So once you're done, click Save Changes, and again, your changes were saved. Next step is mobile setup. Mobile setup is pretty easy. All you have to do is enter the email address that they have listed here into your address or phone book as a contact, and then whenever you have a video, just email it to this email address, and then it'll be posted to your YouTube. After that, you can click on Manage Account. In Manage Account, you can see the status of your accounts. So, account status, community guidelines, your account is in good standing. This is where you can see if you are breaking any rules that you haven't gone banned yet, but your account has been limited. Also, account status copyright. If you do any copyright infringement, you'll be able to find out here if you have and if your account is still in good standing or not. You can change your password here as well, close your account. Authorize Sites. Now, since we signed in using Google, to see our authorized sites, we can click here to view our settings through our Google account. However, if you haven't, you will see whatever other sites you have authorized to get YouTube information, such as your social media sites, will be listed here. Captions and subtitles allows viewer to generate captions automatically. I typically will leave this option checked on. It doesn't really bother me, and it's beneficial to some viewers. Content displayed along with my uploaded videos. This will allow advertisements or do not allow advertisements. We're definitely going to remove the advertisements from our videos. We're not monetizing anyone on YouTube. That's not our goal. Our goal is to give content and then allow people to come and connect with us on our own websites. By adding advertisements, it makes a lot of people a little bit annoyed, angry, and then a lot of people will click away from your videos, and you don't want that. So remove the advertisements and click Save. So that's the basics of setting up your account for the settings. On the next video, we're going to go ahead and show you how to customize the layout of your channel. Until next time, this has been JP Letnick with YouTube Tradings. Have a great one.